How to get people to read the content inside of your emails. You've spent the time to write an email that brings value. You've researched your topic well. And the last thing you want to do is have the email go unread or not mean anything to anybody. In this episode, we're going to talk about the strategies that it takes to draw your reader in, because on average, most people get 120 emails per day. So it's crucial to capture their attention and engage them right from the start. So without any further delay, let's jump right in. Welcome to another episode of eCreate Biz. My name is Caleb Becker. Before we get started, do you ever get writer's block when it comes to writing your emails? You sit down and you have this blank screen to look at and you have to start typing in something magical, something that's going to really resonate with your audience, something impactful, and you just have a blank screen to look at and you got this block. Well, I have something that will help you out. I created a 27-step prompt guide that you can use inside of ChatGPT to get the juices flowing inside of your emails. You can go into this prompt guide and you can copy this prompt, paste it inside of ChatGPT. You can fill in the blanks of what your topics are, what your audience is, and in a matter of seconds, you can have a whole entire email be written for you to look at and to just get those creative juices going. There's nothing worse than looking at a blank screen. So this is supposed to solve that problem. You can just go and copy a prompt, paste it inside of ChatGPT, and get those creative juices going. It'll save you a ton of time. You can grab this guide by going to ecreatebizcom/prompts. That's PROMPTS, prompts. 27 email marketing prompts that is designed to help you write better emails. It's an instant download, and you'll be able to access these 27 prompts that you can literally just copy and paste, put it into ChatGPT, and you are set to go. So no more excuses. No more writer's block. Just head over to ecreatebizcom/prompts to get your guide today. All right, let's dive right in. Email marketing is the world's best marketing channel. In today's environment, with push for all things social, email continues to be the number one best marketing channel for your business, and you need to be able to leverage that in all the ways that are possible to you. And you can take this opportunity that is right in front of you and utilize it so that you're getting the best results that bring people the best value and also invites them to engage with your brand. But however, the downside to some of this is that people get on average 120 emails a day. And so there's a lot of email fatigue out there. And you need to be able to position yourself to where you stand out from the crowd. And it's not an easy thing to do. However, when you can put a strategy in place, it becomes second nature and where your content becomes engaging. So to stand out from the crowd, the very first thing your email needs is it needs to get opened. And open success happens from the subject line. Now, I don't want to go into the subject line because that's a topic all in itself. And I do have other episodes relating to subject lines, so make sure that you check that out. In this episode, I want to talk about more of the main email structure, the body of the email. And that's where we're going to be focusing our attention today. But just real quick on the subject line, it needs to be an engaging subject line, or otherwise it's not going to get open. It needs to be compelling. I mean, if you're going to stand out from the crowd, your audience is going through their inbox and they're going through very quickly of what they want to read and what they don't want to read. So you got to be able to capture their attention with an engaging subject line. It needs to be attention grabbing. It needs to be relevant to their interests. And it needs to be relevant to the email body. Once you get your readers to actually open your emails, you've got a really small window of opportunity to get them to read further. So the introductory text has got to be engaging. So that very first paragraph, the sole purpose of that first paragraph is to simply to get your reader to want to read more. The subject line is to get your reader to open the emails. The very first paragraph is there to get your reader to want to read more. And this first paragraph will appear and as a little snippet in their preview of the email before they ever open it. So you got to keep that in mind. It's not a place to put things about yourself, about what you think is cool, about what you're excited about. No, that text has to be a snippet of what this email is about. Maybe it has to be the highlight of what this email is about. And it needs to be something that is related to your reader's interest, to what it is about them, why they should care about what this email is, and why they should read further. So I'll go over a few points of how you can make that engaging, and I hope that this will help you out. You need to hook them with a strong opener. You need to start with a captivating sentence or thought-provoking question, like how to blank, or why you should blank, or why others are getting these results blank. And then clearly state the value. Within the first few lines, clearly communicate what the reader will gain or learn by continuing with your email. Make it clear why they should invest their time with you. Keep that opener very concise and very scannable. Use short paragraphs. Use some bold text. And the reason for this is it allows the reader to grasp the concept of this message and why they should continue further with your email. As your reader has gone now further with your email, to keep them engaged with your email body, it's important to pay attention to the visual appeal and the structure of the content. These elements enhance the overall readability and make the email more engaging. So consider the following tips for a better visual appeal and structured content. Use compelling visuals. You're allowed to put images inside of your emails. You can incorporate an image, a graphic, a clip art that can support your message and make the emails more visually appealing. Visuals can draw the reader in. It helps them to pay attention, and it creates more of an engaging content. So break up your content. Really long paragraphs are not a good practice. Long paragraphs means work. That means the reader's going to have to really work at reading this email. You got to break them up. You got to remember, people are reading this on their mobile devices, so the text has to be big enough. But break it up. Wherever a period is, bring it to another line. So break it up into a bold section to a subsection. This will make it easy for readers to just skim through your email. When you have a bolder big text of a topic and underneath that you have a subheading of the topic, then they can scroll through and zero in and say this is what they want to read because they're interested in this, and then you can dive deeper into that, but again, making your paragraphs short. I just wanted to pause for a second to say thank you for subscribing to this channel, and I really appreciate your comments. And I'm told that when you subscribe and you like and you comment on these episodes, that it helps the algorithm to let others know that this is valuable content. Let's just jump right back in where we left off. In every one of your emails, make sure you include a clear call to action. What it is that you need your reader to understand that they need to do next. Your email should have the reader go deeper. deeper with the topic, because remember, you're providing value to them. And that value might be, maybe it might be a product that would actually help them. Maybe it might be an article that they could read and they might be on your website. Maybe it might be a way to engage with somebody else's product that you found that will help. So whatever the case is, at this point, when the reader has been able to consume your content and has been able to see what their next steps are, that call to action is very clear and it's very simple and it's easy for them to do. So think about how you could put a link inside of your email that might go to, let's say, a blog. Instead of having the boring link, that www. your site domain to your blog, that long, boring URL, instead, highlight the text that has really good, clear call to actions, like something like, click here to read the full article. And that would be in a highlighted text that has a hyperlink to it that will take your reader to the next step. Or having a button, a very clear button, and on that button it says, click here to learn more, click here to get full access, click here to get instant access. That button again would have a very clear call to action. And I'm a big believer in using your brand colors for this. Whatever your primary brand color is, if your link could have that brand color to it, that button could have the brand color, it'll get your audience more aware of, when they see that color, that means that it's action. And it will teach them that that's what that color means. And there you have it. Here's the strategy that you could focus on when you write your next email. Use these principles so that you can apply it to your email and that you're getting more engagement. You want to make sure that you've captured that reader's attention and that you didn't give them another boring email like everybody else. No, you stood out from the others. Your email's different. There's a reason why they should open your email. There's a reason why you showed up in their inbox. It wasn't by happenstance. You showed up in your inbox for a very good reason. And you want to make sure that when they see your content come through, that they're delighted to open it up, because they know they're not going to be wasting their time with you. They know that you are showing up and you're giving them something that they're going to receive as valuable. So all the best to you when you write your emails. There's no reason for you to be intimidated. You just go ahead, you be yourself, and you show up inside of your reader's inbox with value. So all the best to you in your next emails, and I will see you in the next one.